What is the parallel drawn between rain and music in the poem The Voice of the Rain written by Walt Whitman? To whom do the two voices belong in the poem The Voice of the Rain? What themes are used in the poem The Voice of the Rain? Welcome to my classroom, where we will study the poem The Voice of the Rain written by Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman was an American poet, essayist, and humanist. His groundbreaking work Leaves of Grass celebrated the individual, nature, and democracy. He embraced free verse, capturing the diverse spirit of America. Whitman's poems explore themes of identity, equality, and the interconnectedness of all beings, profoundly impacting literature. His poem, The Voice of the Rain, was first published in a periodical named Outing in August 1885 and was also reprinted in Leaves of Grass 1897 edition. Now let's read the poem together. "And who art thou?" said I to the soft falling shower. With strange to tell, gave me an answer, as here translated. "I am the poem of earth," said the voice of the rain. "Eternal I rise impalpable out of the land and the bottomless sea. Upward to heaven whence vaguely formed, altogether changed, and yet the same. I descend to lay the droughts, atomies, dust layers of the globe, and all that in them without me was seeds only, latent, unborn. And forever, by day and night, I give back life to my own origin, and make pure and beautify it. For song, issuing from its birthplace, after fulfillment, wandering, wrecked or unwrecked, duly with love returns." "And who art thou?" said I to the soft falling shower. Which strange to tell gave me an answer, as here translated. "I am the poem of the earth," said the voice of the rain. The poem begins with the speaker addressing the rain as a mysterious entity, asking who it is. He addresses the rain as a soft falling shower and personifies it as having a voice and consciousness. In return, the rain surprisingly responds with its voice, figuratively of course, and reveals its identity as the poem of earth. This personification attributes human-like qualities to the rain, allowing it to communicate with the speaker. It also highlights the rain's intrinsic connection to the earth and its role as a powerful force of nature. "Eternal I rise, impalpable, out of the land and the bottomless sea. Upward to heaven, whence vaguely formed, altogether changed, and yet the same. I descend to lave the droughts, atomies, dust layers of the globe." The rain describes its existence and function. It rises perpetually and intangibly from the land and the bottomless sea, ascending to the heavens where it transforms. Yet, despite this transformation, it remains fundamentally the same. The rain's journey is cyclical as it descends back to the earth to provide nourishment and life to the dry lands, atomies, tiny particles, and dust layers of the globe. In short, the rain describes its journey, symbolized by its continuous rise from the land and the vast sea, and its eventual descent back to the earth. This eternal cycle signifies rain's ongoing and vital role in the natural world. "And all that in them without me was seeds only, latent, unborn, and forever, by day and night, I give back life to my own origin, and make pure and beautify it." The rain reveals that it is responsible for bringing life to the seeds and potential growth that lie dormant in the earth. Without the rain, these seeds would remain latent and unborn, unable to sprout and blossom. It is through the rain that the earth's beauty and purity are maintained and enhanced. The rain speaks of its profound connection to its origin. It continually gives back life to where it comes from, the earth, in a perpetual cycle of giving and receiving. It brings life to the dormant in the ground, fostering growth and renewal. For song issuing from its birthplace, after fulfillment, wandering, wrecked or unwrecked, duly with love returns. The poem ends with a captivating idea, the rain's song, which emerges from its birthplace, eventually returns after fulfilling its purpose, whether acknowledged or ignored, and it does so with love. This suggests a sense of harmony and interconnectedness between nature and human beings, as the rain's life-giving role is an act of love towards its own origin, the earth. Again, I need to stress this, the rain compares itself to a song originating from its birthplace. After fulfilling its purpose of rejuvenating the earth, the rain's essence wanders freely with love, regardless of whether its impact is acknowledged. Now let's shift to the analysis of the poem. First, tone. The tone of The Voice of the Rain by Walt Whitman is mystical, introspective, and meditative. The speaker engages in a conversation with the rain, and the rain responds, claiming to embody the earth's poetry. This interaction gives the poem a sense of wonder and spirituality. The rain's voice exudes a profound and eternal nature as it describes its cycle from the depths of the earth to the heavens and back again. The tone carries a sense of continuity and harmony between nature and humanity. Type. The Voice of the Rain is a lyrical poem. It expresses the poet's emotions and thoughts, delving into the natural world and its spiritual significance. Through the interaction with the rain, the poet contemplates the essence of existence and the relationship between humanity and nature. The poem reflects on the eternal and transformative nature of life and creation. Structure. The poem consists of a single stanza with 11 lines. There is no specific rhyme scheme, and the poem is free verse, characteristic of Whitman's style. Free verse allows the poem to flow naturally, reflecting the fluidity of the rain. The lack of a rigid structure emphasizes the organic connection between the speaker and the rain's connection to the earth and the universe. Themes. First, the poem's primary theme is that the rain is the poem of earth. It symbolizes the natural world's poetic expression and profound connection to the human experience. Through this concept, Whitman highlights the beauty and significance of nature in inspiring and sustaining life. Second, eternal cycle. The rain's description of his journey from the earth to the heavens and back again emphasizes the eternal cycle of life and regeneration. This theme underscores the continuous interconnectedness of all living things and the cyclical patterns found in nature. Please underline this is a very important point. Third, spirituality and transcendence. The rain's response to the speaker goes beyond the physical explanation of its role. It speaks of rising impalpable and being changed and yet the same. This conveys a sense of transcendence and spiritual essence within nature, suggesting a connection between the physical and the divine. Fourth, creation and renewal. The rain's ability to lave the earth and bring life to seeds emphasizes its role in creation and renewal. It highlights the life-giving properties of water and its significance in sustaining ecosystems and fostering growth. Fifth, love and connection. The rain's reference to the song issuing from its birthplace and returning duly with love suggests a sense of love and connection between the natural world and its origins. This theme underscores the idea of unity and love as fundamental aspects of existence. Now, why the last two lines are in parentheses or brackets? The last two lines in parentheses in Walt Whitman's poem The Voice of the Rain clarify or amplify the rain's role as a creative force and a life giver. The lines provide further insight into the rain's impact on the world and its cyclical nature. Let's break down the meaning of the lines again for a better understanding. For a song issuing from its birthplace after fulfillment, wandering. This is the first line from the parenthesis. Here the rain is compared to a song originating from its birthplace, the earth and the seas. After fulfilling its purpose of nourishing the land and giving life to various organisms, the rain is described as wandering. This wandering refers to the rain's movement in the form of water cycles, where it evaporates, forms clouds, and falls back to the earth as rain, perpetuating the cycle. Second line, wrecked or unwrecked, duly with love returns. The rain's wandering, whether noticed and appreciated or not by people, it duly or consistently returns to fulfill its life-giving role. The phrase with love suggests the rain's nurturing and caring nature as it replenishes the earth and sustains life. Parentheses create a sense of aside or parenthetical thoughts within the poem. This technique allows the poet to insert additional reflections, observations, or descriptions that might be tangential or slightly different to the main flow of the poem. Using parentheses helps convey a stream of consciousness style as if the rain's voice is a continuous and evolving presence, touching upon various thoughts and sensations as it speaks. It also adds depth and complexity to the poem's structure, giving the reader a glimpse into the poet's inner contemplations while capturing the multifaceted nature of the rain's impact on the environment and human experience. Also, in this case, the parentheses draw attention to these two lines, making them stand out as an additional commentary on the rain's significance. They provide a deeper understanding of the rain's actions and its unending commitment to sustaining life, regardless of whether humans know its impact. To conclude, The Voice of the Rain is a beautifully crafted poem that personifies rain as an eternal, poetic force responsible for sustaining and beautifying the earth. Walt Whitman explores themes of continuity, regeneration, and interconnectedness with nature, showcasing his deep appreciation for the natural world and its intrinsic poetic essence. This brings us to the end of the explanation and analysis of the poem The Voice of the Rain by Walt Whitman. To learn more about Class 11 poems, literary devices, and detailed explanations, check out the Class 11 Literary Devices playlist on this channel and at www.misroclassroom.com. All the links will be in the description box. Like, share, subscribe. Remember to press the notification icon. Bye bye.